morning. We are finally moving again. We have a lot to talk about. So I delivered the two 6Rs up in Sleepy Eye, Minnesota, and then I got back to the yard on Monday around 2:30, 3 o'clock. The following morning, so Tuesday morning, I dropped the truck off to Peterbilt for an open campaign. And it was to check, I guess, the main bolts. And while they were checking that, they didn't get it in at all on Tuesday. Wednesday came around, they got it in the shop. And Peterbilt found out that paccar left two main bolts loose. And so we had to wait to find out if it needed a motor or if it was okay. I go into our shop at the yard about an hour and a half after I found out that to see what was going on, and it needs another engine. So as you can tell, I'm in a new truck now. It's still a 389. It's a Cummins 12-speed automated, but it's a actual valley truck. So I lost about 4 miles an hour, but it's fine. But as I was looking over the truck, because I had to bring this truck up to Peterbilt and grab everything out of the black truck, I noticed the top clearance lights on the cab wasn't working. So I brought the truck in yesterday. I got back late from getting everything switched over. And so first thing in the morning, I went and put the truck in the shop. Well, they couldn't figure out what was going on, so they ripped apart the dash, ripped apart the top of the windshields, the bunk, to find out an old tech that doesn't work there anymore. When they're putting the lollipops on for the turn signals on the side, he mixed up power and ground, which is why it was doing what it was doing. So all that just for that. And then now I'm heading to Dubuque, going to Texas. So kind of sucks losing my speed, but it's all right. But you say I pretty much sat a week unpaid, which kind of sucks. I did pick up one of our salesmen from the airport, so I made money on that. But not worth it, in the long run. But it's all right. So I'm all taken care of now, and it's nice to have a Cummins again. Yeah, we're just gonna head on to Dubuque now, and picking up a skid loader and 2 skid steers. So I'll catch you guys here in a little while. All right, y'all, we are here at Dubuque, and we're just waiting to get a phone call to get into the dock and then get loaded. So it's gonna be a 3-stopper through Texas, in Henderson, Barnett, and Bernard, or Bennett and Bernard. So truck ran good down here, no issues. So just gonna wait and then we'll get loaded up and get moving. I'll catch you guys in a bit. All right, y'all, here's the new girl. That is the new number to use, 2420. So I named her Christmas. It's green and red. But here's the load I got. All going to Texas. So 1 chain, 2 binders, 1 chain, 2 binders, and then the same. But I'm gonna take this picture and get the heck out of here. All right, y'all, we are in just outside of Little Rock now, getting on the 440 to hit the 30 west. I ended up taking the 55 down to the 67 south, and I ended up stopping at this Ambest in the middle of absolute nowhere. Pretty big, actually. It had a decent amount of parking. The truck's doing fine, except for one of my convex mirrors flew off. Don't know why. But I'm trying to drive one of these old guys. Well, not old, but the classic style with no convex mirrors. That's a little interesting. So we're not going to make delivery today, so that sucks. They're only open till noon, and I was a good 10.5 hours from them, so it is what it is. There's a lot of nice pizza right here. Ah, that makes sense. Bunch of 589s. Oh, they got my, oh man. They got my Aztec teal and gray two-tone. That's what I want. But we just fueled up here on the 40. I was just about out of fuel, so they went straight red. So I got that in def, and so we're good to go. But I also bought a convex mirror just to make it until I get back up there at some point. I'll switch that when I stop. I had to readjust going 70 because this truck's governed at 70, 71. So I missed my 75, but I'll take it. Chains and binders are still connected and tight and strong. No issues. No issues on the truck so far, which I'd hope not. It's only got 57,000 miles on it, so come on, Walmart. I was trying my best to get them off, but it is what it is. I might get breakdown pay, so I have to ask, see if I can figure something out. I talked with our safety guy and I actually met the owner of Valley, Brad. He's actually guy. Trying to see if they'll work with me, trying to get my auto restriction off, so that way I don't have to worry. That is the only downfall with having an automatic here at Valley. Is they got a lot more, but there's not really any auto spare trucks, so if something happens you kind of, I wouldn't say you're SOL, well, but you're SOL for lack of other words that I'm trying to say right now. But they ended up moving me into this truck because I was in, as you guys know, I was in Peterbilt pretty much on a monthly basis. But let me explain a little bit on that. So the truck was running fine. There was no check engine lights, none of that stuff. But there was an open campaign. So the OEMs will have campaigns or recalls or however you want to look at it, where they got to check things. And so this open campaign was for the main bolts. And when they were checking them, they found, I guess, 2 loose main bolts. And so they had to wait for, record all the data and then wait for Peterbilt to, tell them what they needed to do. So apparently that truck is going to get a new engine. So they ended up moving me into this truck. So I'm okay with that. And so this is an actual Valley spec truck. So it's got the leather seats, the gauges, the air horns, 7 or 8 inch top stacks. The Cummins, it's a 500, 18650. And it definitely pulls good. It has different rear suspension. So the black truck I was in had Peterbilt low leaf. This has flex air. So it rides a little bit harder, and I'm almost certain, but I'm gonna have to figure or look at it. I'm pretty sure the front axle on this is a 14,000 axle, but they put the 12.5 tires on it. I'll have to look because everything feels a lot more stiff. Granted, there's more weight over the steer axle because of the Cummins engine compared to the iron block compared to the compressed graphite block of the paccar. So Walmart, what the hell are you doing, dude? I don't know what they're doing. Anyways. Alrighty then. With that said, we're going to keep on rolling. I'm going to have to sit here and do a 34, or not, I guess 34, or whatever you want to call it. I've only used about 14 hours of my clock so far, so I got to email them about it and see what we can do. I got my raise, and I'm only a cent under where I was at Wiley now, so that part's good. But yeah, so hopefully I can get this restriction off here soon, and I can keep on rolling and move up. So maybe that's why I got over it. He just got over it extremely early, but whatever. Well, we'll catch you guys here in a bit. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on where I'm at. It's still weird for me to see a silver hood and not the black, but I'm okay with it. The good part is it's a metallic silver, and it actually looks really good, and it hides dust well, so that part's going to be good on my end. That black truck, and I like that black and chrome, but it's like as soon as I'd wash it and you'd park somewhere, it'd be instantly dirty again. bit better for that. And I'm actually twins with two other good. Well, we both have the silver trucks, so. Y'all, we are stopped for the weekend. We are here in Carthage, Texas, just north of Nacogdoches, Troy, Massey territory. So I was trying to get it off today, but they closed at noon and I didn't get it. So we're gonna stay here for see if that's better light. That's better light. We're gonna stay here and for 34, and then we're only 40 miles from delivery, and then we'll get to the next one, and then we'll get all three off on Monday, and then we'll probably end up going to the port of Galveston or Houston, I'm assuming, on Monday or Tuesday, so we get reloaded. But I hope you guys all have a good weekend, and we'll see you on the next one.